The dance started in '78. Last year was the 40th anniversary of the dance, and to date, I believe the dance has raised over $7 million in its history. The year that I remember in 1986, I think we raised just under $10,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which at the time was a record amount for the dance. Fast forward to last year when the amount was well over $800,000. Just a remarkable growth and evolution of the dance, and the amount, an exponential improvement in what that dance can do for the community and for people that really are in need. I'm in a unique position to have been a part of the dance myself back in the '80s when I was a student, and to have two children that have been part of the dance too through their high school career. And it's been very rewarding, very gratifying, very humbling too, in a sense, to watch the evolution of this dance and the incredible force that it's become in this, not just South Glens Falls, but in the region. It's one of those rare events, especially if you watch the news these days, that actually brings people together and doesn't divide us, but actually, I think, makes us check our differences at the door and commit to a really worthwhile cause for at least 2 days, where we're focused on supporting our kids, our youth, and the great causes that they've identified as being recipients. Just been a great force for good in the region, and even drawn in locales that back in the day when I did it, really was just South Glens Falls, and now we've got neighboring communities that have do their own fundraisers and support and do what they can to support and champion this cause, which is tremendous. It brings the area together for at least 2 days out of the year. My son was a chairperson, and my daughter, is working towards that goal in the years to come. But it's the amount of coordination and logistics involved in pulling this dance off is remarkable compared to what it was back in the day, so to speak. There's a lot of coordination, a lot of volunteer hours that go into this. I personally like to volunteer in the kitchen and help make breakfast and meals for the kids during the weekend. And I'm one of hundreds of people that volunteer their time and efforts to run the dance smoothly and also keep the kids safe and ensure that it goes off without a hitch. True to its name, there's a lot of actual dancing that goes on, and it truly is a marathon. It's, I think, around 28 hours or so of continual activity, with some breaks interspersed in between and some different themes and events to kind of keep the kids motivated and moving, because 28 hours is a long time, to be sure. The dance culminates at the Saturday with an amazing closing ceremony that lasts a few hours, where they introduce the recipients and people get up and speak, and a silent auction, which always raises some tremendous funds and some amazing things that the community donates to the dance. It's a very emotional event at the end of the dance, to see not only the amount, but the kids have really left it all on the floor in many ways. It's one of those events you leave after and you feel good about being a small part of it in any way you could have been.